It's happening. Listen, before this episode starts, we just thought we'd make a little clip to let you know that anyone who doesn't know, we now have a Patreon. It is patreon.com/another one podcast. And there's like a few different tiers on there. And we can go and get where you can sign up to us. And it helps us make this podcast. Helps us make it, helps us pay for the podcast. Helps us make it better. Helps us improve and put more content out. We've got big plans for things we want to do. Haven't we? Since
yes, we have. We've got big plans. We have got big plans.
Yes, Rob. Yes.
No, we have got big plans, and without anyone signing to the Patreon, this will die.
Yeah.
This will go away eventually, because if we can't make it work financially, we can't keep doing it, can we?
No, we can't just keep throwing fucking...
No, and we've got Aftermill to buy, and that fucking costs
We've got kids to pay for. Yeah. Listen, I'll be honest, if I can't provide, I'll leave.
Yeah.
So...
And we already know.
You don't want to make an orphan.
We already know how it's going, don't we? So we needed to be giving us something back.
Yeah, please.
Because we're bleeding here.
My kids are begging. My kids begging.
So sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/another one podcast.
That's it. There's 3 different tiers, loads of different prices.
Pick one.
Help
sign
us.
Up. You won't even notice it going out your bank. It's a couple of quid.
Less than a Tesco meal deal. Or, well, maybe more than a Tesco meal deal.
You'd buy a starving man a meal deal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm starving. That's what we are. Look at me.
Look at him. Do you think that? Do you think this?
Help!
Another one.
It's happening.
It's a piece of piss, isn't it?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Another One podcast.
With me, Simon Wozniak, and
me, Rob Thomas.
And me, Phil Ellis.
And Adam Staunton.
Fuck knows how many there is we've done now.
Yeah.
Both seem so tired.
We are, mate. We did.
Are you jaded? Are you sick of doing it?
He's not even bothered putting his headphones on.
I got hot ears.
Okay, you certainly have.
I had to be, yeah. Well, you were running late. He was running late, wasn't he, from his other podcast record?
Of course he was.
So I got a little 10
doubling today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a little 15-minute nap in the car. But then that thing, the thing I was talking to you about the when you're in the car park where you sit in your car, and then people park next to you.
Yeah.
2 people did the same, and then this one lad was getting out, he got I think it was his girlfriend or someone to come out and hold the door to make sure it didn't knock into mine. Oh. And I was just riddled with anxiety of it all. I was going to move my car forward, but I was thinking, why didn't he just get out before they parked?
Sometimes I just wind my window down and go, just let it hit it.
Maybe they don't want
just do it slowly. Just let it. I can't be arsed with the theatrics of you going, I won't touch your car.
Well, I would have just said,
fucking hit it.
Yeah, but I'd have just said, no, I would have just said, I'll move it. I'll just drive forward a bit, get out, and then I'll reverse it back in. Simple as that.
I nearly got in a fight in a car park 3-4 days ago.
Right,
proper fight.
Over what?
Well, I'm completely in the right. The guy.
You've yet to be wrong, Phil.
Well, so don't fuck it.
By the way, we've got some emergency pies off camera just in case it goes dry.
Got some cold, dry pie.
Yeah, we've got some props.
If you're listening on Spotify, you're really missing out. There's going to be some pie action later.
If you like ASMR, enjoy some lip smacking.
What is the app for you? I did. So I went to look at a house.
Right.
In this like little town.
With a view to buy or rent or just...
rent, to fucking rent, look at me. And it was fucking rank. Like, it was in like a little, not a village, but in like a shit out, I could say Stockport, got this, at least it's a city, or like a big town.
Yeah.
But it's like a little, one of the villagey bits around the outside of Manchester where I could afford a house. So I went in and it was sad. It was about 10 in the morning. And I had a meeting at 10:30, so I thought I could just about get back if I just whip around and have a quick look. So I get in there, we go, look at the first floor, and by this kitchen, I was like, this is awful. It's just fucking grim. And she went, do you want to look upstairs? And I went, no, I'm all right. She went, oh, that's it. Do you want to go? I went, I'm all right. I said, to be honest, I said, I'll be quite honest, it's not your fault. It's making me sad. It's making me sad. I felt sad. I was looking at it going, I can't die in this house. Like, it looked like someone had died.
I can't choke on a pie in this house.
Yeah. You know, like when it's like you can smell the paint, you've gone, that's because it was it stank of death. That's why you've had to repaint this. There's been some sad old guys died in his favourite chair. And no one called for him. Oh. He was fucking he became part of the chair. So I just went, I went, no, I'm all right, I get it. And no.
Yeah, what was her reaction? Was she offended or
she wasn't really? I think because it'd been on the market for a while. I think she knew. I think she could sense it because she went. Because I looked and she went, "Oh, I've got the key for the yard." I went, "I'm all right," and the yard was just big enough for a bin. And I was like, I can't. Yeah, I went, I can't.
What made you go and view this?
Because, like, from the outside, it looked like a nice little. It looked like a Midsummer Murders house.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it looked nice. I thought, oh, it's a little cottage.
A midwinter
as soon as you
murder.
get in, it was just dark.
Are you looking to move out the city centre? Is that why you moving?
Yeah, just I've fed up a city life. It's fucking slow down. Go and die on my own in a cottage. Ready for that now.
At least it'll be quaint.
Yeah, it'll be nice and quaint. And I'll do it in the window as well. But no next to kids and no one's checking on me.
Kids, yeah.
just the kids go like, oh God, is he
Yeah.
Is he
And I'm
swinging?
slowly falling out. yeah. It looks my shoes. When one of my shoes comes off, might have to call him.
Should we call an ambulance? Nah.
Making fun of my trainers.
So,
See in the window.
Trainers
High tech.
Through the letterbox.
Yeah, fucking trainers.
so where this car park you've scrapped yours
I
got
went
into?
to the car
yeah.
park. You got maybe about 20 cars in it, but I'd pulled right in the only space that was left,
Yeah.
right at the back, and it was one of those I'd have to reverse all the way out this weird little car park. But
Right.
I got a space, fine. So I come out, I'm like, I could just make that meeting if I can get straight in the car, shove. And this fucking Range Rover had pulled behind, right? So that's not a parking space. We're all lined up, right? And he pulled right behind about me and 3 other cars, so you just couldn't move.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was just, so I looked around. The only thing nearby was a Vets and a betting shop.
Yeah.
So I went in the Vets to see if there's someone in there. I thought Range Rover Vets, there'll be some
Yeah.
prick with a dog.
So you'd come back to your car to get off to go to
So
this
shoot
meeting.
straight off. And I was like,
And there's a
brilliant.
Range
I'm
Rover
just
blocking you
going to
in.
make it. Someone blocked me in. So 10 minutes later.
Was in his famous face for details there.
Yeah.
I needed to understand that then, because I thought the Range Rover came along and just was there, and he was still in his car.
The Range Rover just made its own parking space.
Yeah, I get you.
Why block
I'm
people
with you
in?
know.
Because we were going to the Vets and they thought, fuck it, I'll just block in.
So they were in the
people.
Vets?
Well, I went in the Vets and there was no one in the
Oh,
waiting room. I
right.
went, it's just someone's blocked me in with the Range Rover. They went, oh no, there's no one in here. So I went back and I'm looking. I went into the betting shop, no one. Went into the spa, no one. So I went back in to the car. I mean, eventually this guy comes walking down. I'm like, it's this fucking cunt, isn't it? And he had...
Tell
and
man
he
to
was,
walk.
Yeah, and he was walking slowly, with no rush, all the time in the world, looking at his phone, tapping away. And he's got a shitty little designer dog, where the fucking horrible little furry thing that's been... His mum and dad were forced to have sex together to make him. And so he's walking down going... And I went... And he looked at me and went, oh, yeah, I've got the Range Rover, I'm going to move it now. And I went... And I was getting so angry, and then I was like, I don't want to. And as soon as he's smiling, I went, oh, I don't want him to get away with it because he's smiled.
Yeah.
Out of order, what he's done. Because
what
I've
he-
been there for
yeah,
15 minutes.
I know what he's because I wouldn't do that in a parking space, but I know his tactic is to have been like so sort of like, oh, everything's fine, mate, that you feel disarmed.
Yeah, so blasé.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like you feel disarmed because you're then going, oh, have I made too big of a deal of this? I won't say nothing.
And as soon as you smile back, that's when he's
It's
won.
over. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So I thought, look stoic. So I just went, I said, because I'm late now for a meeting. And he's like, oh, right. And this is what pissed me off, because then he went, rather than then go, I'm really sorry, I've made you late for a meeting because I parked there because I couldn't be arsed making myself late by finding it because I've set up on it. So he then went, well, this is a problem when people aren't using the Vets, fill up the Vets car park. And I went, I said, it's not the Vets car park. I said, this is a public car park near the Vets. And he went, oh, is it? I went, yeah. I said, so you're the fucking prick. Right, so that's when it all went
that
wrong,
escalated.
right?
Yeah, you went there like
That was a
North,
right, yeah.
then.
So
Not
that-
a fucking prick.
Yeah, I know. So then, and he's round the back of his Range Rover then. And he went, what did you call me? I said, I called you a fucking prick.
How old is this man, would you say?
Well, he was about 35 maybe.
Oh, so did he look handy, or did you...
He didn't at first, but then I realised what happened was I was just looking at the fluffy dog. And then as soon as he came back round after going, what did you call me? And as I was finishing, I called you a fucking prick, mate. Yeah. I went, oh my God. Now I'm not looking just at now the dog's in the car. He's quite ripped, this guy, isn't he? So I was like...
You've realised you didn't have to fight the dog.
Yeah. I was going off. I could beat the dog in the fight, and but yeah, So then I thought, well, this is now I'm going to have a fight in a car park. And I don't really know what to do here.
This is how it ends.
So I went, this is it. It's either in that house or in the car park. I will die. So I got so angry. I was like, yeah, I'll call you a fucking prick. And I went, wait. And he went, and then he said something that really made me feel really pathetic, because this is when I started back. He went, watch your mouth.
Ooh,
and I was
that's
like,
a good one. It's a good one.
It's a
I
good
was
one.
like, well, I don't know. So I went, well, I said, well, move your car. But now I'm starting to get a bit, oh no, it's going to fight this, because I can't.
Now you're going to lose
back
physically
down.
and verbally.
Yeah, it's going to be awful.
It's terrible.
And the problem is,
Terrible
I'd
death.
already unlocked at this point, because as soon as he started coming back around the car and I saw his muscles, I started then acting like I was going to get in my car anyway, and that I wasn't really that bothered.
Right, okay.
And I realised I was just opening the door.
Oh, you still there, are you?
Yeah,
Right.
and the car I've got to get in. And, I call everyone a fucking
Piss everywhere.
in my house, we all call each other fucking pricks. It's a term of endearment from Preston. actually.
Shouting over your shoulder as you're running away.
Taking this a bit
I'm
serious.
I'm doing the walk anyway. So I'm still winning.
I'm not going to fight you in front of your dog, mate.
Have a bit of pride, will you?
But I was starting to get into a bright red Volkswagen Beetle. This all dented piece of shit. He's got a brand new Range Rover. I'm like, look, you've already won in life. Now please don't win a fight with me in a car. I'm clearly losing. I've got a 2004.
You
It cost
started
a 50
it.
quid
Oh, no, he
I didn't start it.
Well,
Well, the problem is, then he gets back in his car, because I start dismissing it as if, well, just go. I've been waiting here for 20 minutes. And he went, I've only been in there for 15. I went, why is that? That's still not good. I was like, just 15. I mean, so I'm there, start mumbling as if like, oh God, I'm gonna get in my car because I'm in such a rush because I can't fight. Yeah. So I got in the car, then he fucked off, and he had and this is what annoyed me as well. He was so confident in himself.
I would have loved
that
to
he
have
let the
seen
dog
this.
sit on his knee as he reversed out. Yeah, the little dog. He
I hate that.
it on. Oh, I hated everything. And it was only about 20 minutes later I thought, oh, do you know what I should have said? Is when he came around, I should have gone, all right, John Wick, because he's got a little dog, and he wanted to fight. I thought that would be quite witty.
And then he might have gone, what's that? And then
Yeah,
you've
I
got to
said, have you
explain the
not
premise
seen it?
to John
And then
Wick
he'd say, yeah,
while
but
you're trying to maintain anger.
and he'd be like, well, he doesn't have a dog because his dog, that's why he's fighting, because his dog's dead. And I go, all right, it didn't work. But
Both shouting it at each other.
yeah.
Because you're both angry.
Well, he actually, he's kind of got one at the end anyway, again. The second one, he's got a dog.
He's spinning his keys on his fingers.
yeah. Like John Wick 2. Oh, it's just
I know
fucking
John
horrible.
Watch your
Wick
mouth,
is-
John Wick.
Yeah.
John Prick.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Nice.
It's funny if I say John Prick more like, you go, what do you mean John Prick? I went, oh, sorry, in my head I'd done a John Wick joke. But anyway, watch your fucking mouth. All right, I'll watch my mouth.
I did the callback without the setup, right? I'm really sorry.
As I get into my teenage girl's car.
Did he say, watch your fucking mouth? That's what he said to you, didn't
No,
he? That's
yeah.
a good line, that. I like that one.
That's our face
That's
off,
a good
isn't it?
one, watch your fucking mouth.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage says it.
Watch your fucking mouth. I can
Watch your
imagine him
fucking
doing
mouth.
that. Oh, I can imagine him doing that. I was sending shivers through my spine. Anyway, that was my car park thing. Shit. I felt awful because I felt I was wrong for calling him a prick. But I don't know if I was. I think I was.
I had a spat the other day as well.
Adam's
Would you-
nodding.
I had
I
a spat in
dunno.
an airport car park the other day as well.
You're always fighting, no.
I'm never fighting.
All right. I'm thinking of someone else.
You're thinking of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yourself in your own head. If you have any
It's literally-
conversation.
Oh,
Sorry, I was thinking of Will Smith. Are we going to talk about this or what, guys?
Or what? Yeah, I am.
I was already on the way here. I had an argument in my head with you because I thought if one of you mentions it, I'm going to go, oh, fuck off. I'm not talking about
And
it.
we haven't.
I know, and I
That's
mentioned
annoying.
it.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that I'd already had the argument with you both.
Yeah.
God, I've got such an empty life.
Yeah. No, I completely get that. I've had that where I've gone, when I turn up at a meeting of people,
Yeah.
when this gets mentioned, and never gets brought up, and you go, this isn't, and then you try and get it in yourself.
Has anyone seen Men in Black recently?
So you're stuck answers.
Yeah, you're trying to work it in to go, I can't think of an example, but I have had when you have the
Double
argument.
gigs, I
Well,
tell you
when-
bad gigs. The Chris Rock gig. Yeah, oh God. I'm not interested in it.
Kevin Hart was up the creek, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I'm there this weekend.
That's the
Wonder
bigger
we're
deal.
going to get that. Yeah, that'll be popping on social media. Can't believe it. Phil Ellis was on this.
You wanted us to do it. You wanted us to do a plug that he was coming on the podcast.
I thought it'd be good for your figures.
A hype one.
Might do a trailer.
Guess who's back? He wanted a trailer for his fucking.
That's
With
boss.
silhouette.
You walked out the last
Who's
one.
coming on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's it going to be? And
Will he last
like
the
a
whole
wheel?
one?
Yeah.
You could have like a roulette of other acts' faces, and then eventually it just lands on Phil's.
Yeah, yeah. And then you just see there's no light. You just fucking move it. Come on.
Yeah, but
Some of the bulbs don't work.
how much is that going to cost? That won't be free. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Use your imaginations, audience.
Trailer. Phil Ellis.
Coming
Go.
soon.
Yeah.
As seen on.
Yeah.
Other episodes of this podcast.
Yeah.
And one other podcast.
I've been on 2 other podcasts.
How many have you done for us now? Are you evens? You're 4 or 5. You aren't you now?
It just doesn't matter now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
That gimmick's gone.
Yeah, it's done now, isn't it? We're past that one now.
How desperate did you get when you were looking at houses? Because you were desperate to move out, weren't you? You be back in with the rents.
Oh yeah, I had to
COVID
move in with my
times.
parents, which was terrible. But I got Binty's house.
Yeah.
He's let me live there for quite cheap rent.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay there until he kicks me out or I die.
Did you start looking anywhere else?
Not really, because I thought the rent he's offering, I'll hold out for this as much as I want to
Had he
fucking
offered
kill
you quite
myself.
early, did he?
Yeah, quite early.
Right.
But he said, I'm still going to finish it, but when it's finished, it's yours. So I was like, all right, fine.
That light is magnificently bright.
It's so bright.
It's
Every
killing
time,
me.
every time I look at you, I go, it's starting to.
Well, basically, we've got lights now.
Have we not
and
got a
then
bit of paper to put over it or something?
Just put that thing over
Like a
it.
diffuser.
Staunton's got a
Third in
media.
media.
You got media, haven't you?
Third in media. Have you got a media degree? Adam?
No, I've got a drama degree, which is equally as useless.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I've got a drama.
Have you not seen any of my YouTube videos?
There
Oh,
you go.
perfect. That's much better.
That's
Well,
better. Oh well, sir. I
That's
could have
what a
done
degree
that.
in drama gets you.
There
The
you
ability
go.
to put some material over a light. You did media, yeah?
Yeah, the staff's uni in media production got a third.
I think you've mentioned that every time I've seen you in the past 6 months.
Every time he's been on this podcast.
Yeah, he's mentioned his
Hey,
media.
I'll tell you
degree.
what's weird.
He's looking for work as an editor or something.
He knows
I know
more about
that's it.
podcasting than we
Fish
do.
for jobs.
Tell you
Pod
what,
for jobs.
when I was doing that other podcast, the one in the nice, like, warm studio thing,
Yeah.
they had,
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a prick.
they had this looks like if it panned
Oh,
out
wait,
and it
come
was
on.
in a car, it was in like a lockup in a car park.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be surprised, would you, if you just saw the garage door coming down at the end of each podcast?
I'd like that. It'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Double garage would
Be like The
fine.
Simpsons.
If it's just a little one though.
I do it in my garage.
Oh yeah, so I went on Facebook a bit about an hour ago, and someone had liked a picture from 2 years ago, which was weird. I was like, why someone liked a picture from 2 years ago?
I like the
And I was
photo.
like, who is this? And I didn't recognise the name, and I was looking at it, and it's and I've just found out who it is. It's one of my old teachers from high school has accidentally liked an old photo of mine.
Female or male?
Male,
Fit.
yeah,
What do they teach? Sex
French.
education.
French.
French.
Oh, they're always at them French.
But that's a
teachers.
bit weird, isn't it? An accidental like from your old French
Yeah.
teacher.
Who was in the
Weird.
photo with you?
No, it's just me. Just an old photo of me.
So he's definitely been looking back at your photos.
yeah. Is it weird?
Happens to us all. That
Yeah,
though,
we've
can't
all
it?
done
It
that,
can happen
haven't
to
we?
us all. You have to. You go to school. Oh shit! There you go. There's the light.
You
Yeah,
ever
but-
just pick a random person and
No,
just go through their
but what
photos?
would
Yeah,
make
but
you
not
go,
as
I
a
wonder
teacher
what-
to a student.
all the
Yes,
time.
fair enough.
Yeah, I wonder that teacher.
Yeah, what kind of
that
impression did you leave
student I
later
taught
on,
for
yeah?
1 year. Wonder what he's up to.
Yeah.
What was
That's
you doing in this
weird.
class to stay on his mind that much?
Well, I found my old report from that a bit ago. My mum showed it me, and it said Phil would be because Phil would be fluent in French if he attended more than 30% of the lessons, which I thought was quite cool. I was like, yeah, well, fuck it, too busy.
Are you the most
Too busy going out, mate,
celebrity-like person to have left? Come from your school?
Kind of.
Didn't Freddie Quinn go to your school?
No, he didn't, sadly. But Nielsen, the serial killer,
Shut up.
went to Preston Archbishop Temple.
Good old Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis Nielsen.
Oh, no,
Nielsen.
he's definitely the most famous.
Yeah.
He's probably
I've
not.
never heard of
I'm
him.
not
Is
on
he a
Facebook,
bad
though, is he?
serial killer?
Dennis
Yeah.
Nielsen.
Never
Yeah.
heard of him.
Yeah, very bad.
Really?
Naughty man.
He was a good one.
Yeah, they found him
Premier
because he
League.
was he was flushing all the bones down
Yeah.
down the.
A foot's got stuck in the pipes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hand.
They were cleaning outside.
Dismembering.
He had his own ITV ITV
His own
drama series about
ITV2
it.
game show.
Wow. Tragically, Phil, that is more famous than you. He was the subject of a documentary.
Yeah.
You can't quite top that, can you?
No, he had his own drama series. You know, where they remake it all.
Nielsen.
They turn it into dramatic episodes.
Blimey. Did he get caught, or did he?
He
get
did.
Yeah,
away?
he got
because-
caught because he flushed. He was
Because
flushing the bones.
everyone's sewage
Showers
was
got
fucked.
blocked. Yeah.
Right.
So they came out. The council came out, and when they were taking it, they kept finding little bones in the main junction that was blocked. So he noticed something. Like, he saw it happening. He was like, "Oh shit! I keep flushing all those bones down the toilet." So he actually, I think he came out and said to one of them, I can't remember exactly. It was something like, he went, "Oh God, sorry, I flushed a chicken down the toilet the other day." Something like that. Just went, I keep flushing chickens down the toilet.
See,
I won't bother looking at that.
I
That's
thought
a
it
chicken
was a
skull.
hand,
Fucking
and then they
gold
just searched his flat, and he was just like, he let them in, and then there was just like a head in the fridge. There was something there, and he was just like,
in the loft or something, wasn't it? There was like loads of bodies in the loft because he hadn't got round to flushing them.
A bit he bought.
He only had one toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only so much flushing he can do.
he has
in
to
like
wait
one day.
40 minutes
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go and wash
Yeah.
and flush
Didn't
it
he work in
again.
an office or something as well? While he got
Yeah.
caught?
Government.
I was. If you see the documentary, I'm waiting outside for a viewing. No, it's going to cheat this.
You're arguing with a fella with a tiny dog.
Fucking state of the carpet.
Yeah.
See, when this production company's parked, it's a fucking joke.
There'll be less heads when you move in. We'll get rid of the heads.
That smell will go eventually.
Yeah.
God, yeah. So he's probably more famous.
Is he your favourite serial killer? People have favourite serial killers, don't they?
Yeah, but isn't that usually like divorced women?
Yeah. That's what I think of when I see you. Divorced woman, but with a
I've got
cock.
to give off that energy, don't I? Divorced woman energy.
Yeah.
I haven't got, but yeah, there's a lot of people do have favourites.
Mm.
You don't seem that into serial killers.
I enjoy. I'll listen to a serial killer podcast or two, but
Richard
I'm not really
Kuklinski's
arsed.
our one, isn't he?
like I like the Iceman. I like listening to
Sounds like a boxer.
I like
Sounds like
that.
a fake
Hitman.
man, doesn't he?
The odd Netflix documentary and too, but I'm not really. I haven't got a favourite anything like that. I find people who obsess about them a bit too. Weird.
Yeah, weird and that, innit?
Yeah, it's like
Killed a few people and what?
yeah.
I could
Who
do that
hasn't?
for
Who,
once.
exactly. Who couldn't? Like,
I watched that one about the bind, torture, kill. Was that it? Bind, torture, Btk Killer.
oh, the BTK, yeah.
So he had his own logo. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. He worked out his own logo.
What was it?
Like that. Like he got a graphic design student in to do the font. Now. So it's fucking rank as well. So the B is a pair of breasts.
Right.
The T is like
Cock.
underneath
Cock
that.
balls.
Yeah. Is the waist.
The K
and then
is
the
a
K.
cunt.
But the K does. The K makes the
Sorry,
bottom
just
bit.
swear.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
looks like a woman. It's
Yeah, I think I've
it's so
seen it.
weird that he had his own logo. He made that up and sent it to them. It wasn't
Like
like,
a
it was in a
15-year-old.
paper.
Is the BTK? He's the big tall one. Is he the big tall one? Big one, huge henchman.
No, that's
Ed Kemper.
That's
Ed
right.
Kemp,
Yeah.
the one who like shagged his ma's head or something like
Yeah,
that. I think if we have
That sounds like a proper Scouse insult. That you shag your Mars.
Yes, I did.
It's that written on a toilet wall in the fucking glebe or something.
Yeah,
yes,
he's-
sir. I did.
He was a bit of a goal.
do it again.
I'm doing it right now.
I think he's my favourite
Why? Because he was a goal.
Yeah, why?
because he helped the FBI, didn't he? Like
He was. They should have.
learn
They should
learn
have caught
about
him
serial
loads.
killers.
Wow.
Like they used it as their like.
Couldn't be arsed
Well,
searching properly.
I'm assuming. I think is it Mindhunter, the Netflix show. I'm assuming that I think that says it's based on a true story,
It is, but
and he's in it. And he's in it helping them, like learn about serial killers. So that's why he's my favourite.
the problem is, I don't
yeah.
think any serial killer's ever been caught through profiling. That's what
Haven't
I
they?
read. No, I don't think they have. Because like the Btk Killer, what's interesting, the Btk Killer, that's the same. BTK,
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
fucking, what, he's,
HBK.
he was a
innit?
real tosser,
big kid.
right? His stuff was that he'd been doing it for years and got away with the fucking most horrific, killing families, and it was a
Yeah.
horrible thing. Obviously horrible serial killer. But then,
The way you're telling this story with a smile.
no, because it's just because I don't know how to describe it. Like, he was so honestly, The things he did, just horrible. But
he'd block you in a car park without
he was
seconds.
He was a right cheeky bugger, honestly. Oh. Evading the police, killing whole families. It's a real front. But so basically he'd gone away for years, and then he'd gone like, everyone else keeps getting loads of credit. Oh, he's got a documentary, Ted Bundy's got. And he got him in court. He looks really cool, doesn't he? In his little double denim, he's pulling it off. Which I could pull off double denim and all this sort of. So he's obviously got a bit like insecure. I think I could do
double denim.
So he just comes back.
I'm gonna.
He just came back about 30 years later.
Yeah.
But it was like, but he didn't come back and do anything. He just kept sending a letter out going, "Hey, do you remember me?" And they were like, "Oh God, he's still alive."
Yeah,
like,
part of them wants to get caught, surely.
Because he just wanted to get caught.
Was he the one who got a cob on because the police credited his killings to somebody else?
All right.
Police credited like
probably
three of his killings to someone else, and he wrote it going, "No, they were mine. I killed them actually."
It was horrible because apparently then he starts really showing off in the room when they're interviewing him, like trying out a bit in a car chair to a gig. He's going, anyway, so first one, right? So I'm here, you stand there, you be the, it's like really acting, doing all this, and it's just rank.
9 weeks smoke free.
Thanks.
And he's interested in serial killers.
Yeah, that's like, you know what that was like? It's like, oh God, he's talking about serial killers again. Quickly, it distracts him as if it's the thing I do. 9 weeks though, Phil. Well done.
It's when he can't add anything to the conversation.
It's enough about
right. Let's get rid of this and just start something else.
Just going for a little gear.
9 weeks smoke free.
It's good, isn't it?
You must be proud of yourself.
I'm a bit, but as I was saying to you, I wish I'd done it earlier because I didn't realise it was going to be this easy. I know it's not that easy for everyone.
Any mood swings?
I don't know.
Because you're such a moody.
Because I'm such a moody. Well, the car park thing probably wasn't.
No, because you do that. You do that when you were smoking, so.
Maybe. I'm getting really paranoid now about things because of the way you guys have a go at me for, like, I am with money. And I'm getting really paranoid. Like, the other day, I got some KFC and the pieces were so small. I took a photo and then I thought, you can't tell on the photo. I'll film it. So I started filming it, like, near things. You know, like when people...
Oh, to
make the dicks look big.
Mini can of Coke.
Yeah.
£2 coin next to a nugget.
Yeah. Look at this lily pudding house off my nana's shelf. My dick. I'm nearly at the chimney.
Look at this child's finger. For my own collection.
No, that's my dick. Look at this other person's dick. So,
going into public toilets, filming it.
Excuse me, mate,
into a guy in the urinal.
Just for comparison.
And then
a picture.
Do you want to be part of a science experiment?
So you took a picture of
the KFC.
It was because
I was trying to show it near a spoon, but I thought it could be any sort of spoon. That kind of. Right. But anyway, the point. And then I was going to
a mustard spoon.
Yeah, it could be a thing, a mustard spoon.
Yeah.
Well, you live and learn.
So this middle class thing about me. I don't know a mustard spoon exists.
He's got a past, and it's not a dark one. It's a really privileged past.
What's it look like?
Like a tiny spoon.
A little tiny, but it's got a longer stem. So
they're not even deep.
You know when you
mustard,
see
but
get to the bottom of the coal. Can I get to the bottom of the Coleman
sub? Get this with Adam Wood.
Can it? So how small's the head? Like pet size of a penny?
Yeah.
Not my penis.
Is it?
The spoon, the head of the spoon.
And it sticks
head of the
mustard
spoon.
Is that the head? Is it called the head of the spoon?
Bang a mustard spoon next to it.
No, what was happening? No, I remember the KFC, and I was going to tweet KFC and say, "Do you think this is an acceptable size?" All right. Well, how else are you going to get their attention? It's like these energy prices, and a bit like Russia. If you don't stand up to them, and then I thought, no, because you lot will go.
Oh, do you see a fucking tweet the other day? Yogurt sap or whatever you talk.
I didn't do it, and now the week.
So now you just had your small KFC. You didn't
I just ate it, and I was angry, going, I should be complaining about this.
So why didn't you
on
just
a public
block
forum?
Why didn't you just block the tweet from us?
Oh, that's good to know. Okay,
you'll do that now.
I'll buy another KFC in the meantime. Just pretend it was that one.
I had a similar thing today. You were talking about that reaction when Simon Lomas tagged him in a tweet today. I haven't replied to it because I thought I can't keep arguing with people who are tight because like Simon Lomas
the money
tweets today going I drive 60 miles an hour on the motorway, so I can save fuel on getting to gigs.
Oh yeah.
My head just was exploding. Like,
What's the logic there?
Lomas was messaging me.
You'll use less fuel
Right.
if you drive slower.
Right.
So he tries to
56 mile an hour is meant to be the most economical speed to drive at. And Lomas was messaging me, blagging about how he wants to do get all his gigs in the week done on one tank, and driving at 60 meant he could do it. And I was saying, I couldn't live like that. And also driving that slow.
Just don't value your time, do you? Why you haven't
Driving that slow causes accidents, I think.
It's all
people get angry and then they overtake quickly because blood on his hands.
Yeah, but it just annoys me because I'm like, you just don't value your time, because then the money you saved on that gig, if you work out your hourly rate for the gig, it's gone right down because you're now taking longer to get there and back.
Yeah.
So you're not valuing your time at all.
But why are you working out on an hourly basis anyway? What, for your own benefit? So you can go up to your mates and go, well, actually, I'm on fucking £100 a minute. Is that what you do in the pub?
Just value my time. So I think
but
if a gig's going to take me
time's
5
relative.
hours.
Got out that one quick.
Well,
Here we go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Time's just a concept, Rob.
Time doesn't even exist.
Well, we have a limited amount of it on this earth, and I don't want to waste any doing things.
Some more limited than others.
He did that joke last time he was on. He can't
You say that though, but you're not confident you're going to live to a long time.
No, I'm scared.
Exactly.
A bit now. That's why I stopped smoking.
You've definitely got high blood pressure as well. You live like
No,
on
I
the
haven't.
edge.
That's it. Weird. High blood pressure's fine. Everything else is fine. I haven't got bowel cancer, apparently. That's what I had to go and do 3 stool samples, right? This isn't a great fun. All right. Look, I'm 40, so I thought
I know with
MOT.
limited time on earth, but he's doing stool
No,
samples.
that's fine. No, it's just
I'm not doing it as like to pass the time.
It wouldn't. Well, you've got that much of it. Why not?
How did you
it.
collect the sample? Cling film.
Mustard spoon.
A friend. A friend with a butterfly net. Catch it. I'll to be honest, I shat into a Tupperware box.
I knew that was what you did.
And then
Did you put the Tupperware box in the toilet, or did you?
No,
squat?
he didn't. He just
Oh,
sat
it
on the
was a
kitchen
whip box.
floor and
I
shat
seriously
like a
very
dog.
rarely pass
in
a solid.
KFC.
I haven't passed a solid.
And shat in a KFC box.
And put a fillet next to it, so if you see the size of this.
Yeah. You call this
I'm gonna-
suitable chicken kernel?
Bring me the kernel.
Yeah,
I need
you
to
need
show
a
him my
bucket.
shit.
So
A proper
you
bucket.
you shat in the Tupperware. How did you do it?
I shat in a Tupperware box. Now it was
Where?
mostly
A medical one.
Where? In the bathroom? What do you think?
Well, I wanna
in the reception.
Did you put
Is
the
this what you want,
landing?
Doc? No, it's all right. I've just had a fucking Chinese.
Did you put the
There you go.
Tupperware?
I'm not going to make it to the bathroom.
Yeah, a couple of noodles in there, but I mean,
There might be a tapeworm, I don't know.
yeah, I've got words. Yeah. I'll tell you
Didn't
about when
even
I was a
clean out the fucking Tupperware.
I'll tell you about the
Just
dog. I
literally
must
got
have told you that one.
chicken and cashew nuts in there and a big shit.
I'll tell you about when I was a kid and I was off school because I had worms. So I was off school. My mum had to take some stuff back to Debenhams or something. And we used to have 2 homeless people in Preston. One used to hang outside Debenhams. The other one just walked around in a big green coat. And do you remember there was only one? And anyway, so the one outside Debenhams was there with his dog. And we're going in, and my mum went, I'm going to have to take your stuff, you have to come with me. I only had worms, I didn't want to go into school. And so I went and I started stroking the guy's dog. He went, oh, why aren't you at school? I went, oh, I've got worms. And he went, get the fuck away from me. I didn't know. I was there going, I've got worms. Oh, yeah. Stroking him. Hey, I bet what you... There you go. There's a vet's bill for you, mate. Mum, can I give him 50p? Help deworm his fucking staff.
The homeless fella gave your mum some money and said, take your kid to doctors.
Stick a cone on his head.
So you shat in a Tupperware
Shouting it up.
3 times.
Right, but they gave you 3 different... Right,
But if
they
you're
didn't
not
give you any
passing solids,
instructions.
you haven't to put it right next to your arse.
So okay, if you want to know how I did it,
I do.
I put the Tupperware box in the bath, and
Right.
I sat over the bath and I shat in a Tupperware box. Is that what you want to hear?
Is
that what you want to hear, Rob?
Did you squat?
Feel a big man now, do you? Hey, in front of all your mates.
You didn't even
I
stick
shat in a Tupperware box because I was scared I had bowel cancer. that what you want to hear?
Yes.
My auntie died of bowel cancer.
Yeah.
My nana died of bowel cancer. My other auntie recently died of bowel cancer. So I was a little bit worried, Rob, that I had bowel cancer. So I shat in a Tupperware box.
Do you not think it was all women?
The
was
doctor
all
asked
women.
you to
It
do
was all
this.
women who died of bowel cancer in your family, none of them men. So maybe you.
Yes, and do you know where
Why
you
do
get
you-
most of your hereditary illnesses? From the mother's side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, male pattern baldness. Not even much of a pattern anymore, is it? It's one
Thanks,
pattern
bald mum.
horseshoe. Yeah. Thanks, mum.
Were you tempted to stick a tube up your ass so it'd have a nice safe passage to the Tupperware?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to do that a lot of the time anyway. But
Yeah, get one of them. Get a funnel.
it's like suicide instead of coming out the exhaust pipe into the thing. Fucking put pipe up your ass, fucking drown in your own shit. All right, here you
Oh, too far.
go. Let's start the engine. Fuel her up before.
Lock the doors, kids. We're going to Disneyland. Kill your
Yeah.
family.
Don't remember your daddy like this.
Sitting in your shitty house that you bought in your high-tech trainers.
Hello. Doctors on the TV. All the irony. It's an episode about bowel cancer. If you'd have been paying attention last week, you'd have known the early signs. Fucking
So
hell.
you shot in the Tupperware.
So I shot in the Tupperware. But the problem is, it's just liquid. Honestly, I've started eating vegetables now, but years ago, but a while ago, I remember once I was in Edinburgh and I was so unhealthy. I had a carrot and my body just rejected it. I just got really ill. I was like,
Toxic
but I
shock.
get healthy, I'll have a carrot. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? My body was like, what the fuck's this? And it just moved it around and then just fucking...
Like a kidney stone.
I better be
Yeah,
able.
yeah.
Did you eat that?
whole like a Bugs Bunny one?
I was gonna say, did you eat it like Bugs Bunny? I better be healthy. I'll just nibble on this carrot. Nom, 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 nom. What are you doing, Phil? I'm eating a carrot, mate.
I'm being healthy.
Yeah.
What do you
All
think?
right, okay, now you want to try it sometime?
But you get like... So you get the 3 tubs, but they had no instructions with them. So give me
Did
2
they give you
tubs.
3 tubs?
So 2 normal like little tubs with a screw top with a little spoon on it. It's a bit like a mustard spoon in many ways. And then one that was just, I didn't understand it at all. So it's just like a container. You put it out, it's like a needle. And then it twists open and it's got like, it's just like, but it's not a spoon. It's just like a pin end with 3 little divots in it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I've got to do this. So I had to find a YouTube video which just says the word poo so many times in it. You can't take it seriously. He goes, with your poo. Place your poo in a container. Move the stick across the poo. And when you've got your poo, and I was like, oh, fuck this. I think I might be dying of cancer. And I've got to listen to this guy go, poo.
I think I'd rather die of cancer than watch that video.
Yeah. It's like a spoken word, but a poo.
Could we say a feces? Deposit your feces in the Tupperware.
Yeah, feces were a bit. I thought poo's not that can't be a medical word, poo.
Yeah.
You tried to make it universal.
Yeah.
Poo. Pop your poo.
Poo.
And then, so I did. So I popped
Let's
my
not
poo in the
alienate
thing.
anyone, just call it a poo.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this one,
That's
you just sort of
universal.
like
Poo.
wipe on the poo and then put it. But luckily that morning we were in luck. It was actually quite firm because I went.
We were in luck.
We were in luck. It was a good day.
Me and my pal.
Yeah, this is a
We were in
horrible
luck.
episode. I'm so sorry. But because I got diagnosed with this bacteria about 7 years ago, I went for a camera up the bum thing and down the mouth and all that. And I was fine, but they said, you've got this bacteria in your
order?
stomach that's quite common.
Can we not do mouth first, Doc?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Up the arse.
When they do it, they turn you to face the TV so you can watch it. It's the weirdest thing. And I was like,
Only come in because my shoulders sore.
The KFC
It
chicken
was
up
like the
there.
old Doctor Who intro. It's like dun 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 dun, dun. You're going down. It's just, and every time it was funny because I've had to empty all my system the night before. But every now and then, as they're going through your intestines and you're watching it, every time there's like maybe a little bit of shit, I'd go, I'm so sorry. I can't apologise enough for that.
Can you see? Is that real?
Yeah, they genuinely turned me around to
And
say.
you, but no, I know you can watch it, but you'd see shit.
Yeah, you'd see like the odd bit, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
It's just-
Oh, yeah, that's where it is, isn't it?
Shit is.
That's where it belongs.
Yeah, it's if I found it in me lung, I'd be a
Shouldn't
bit
you
more
go
fucking
have, like,
concerned. Like in me
Give
pal, yeah.
yourself an enema before
We all
that.
shit, mate. We all shit.
Time is
Have
a
you been
concept, and we all shit.
And can you pay for my train home?
I knew that was coming.
So I do anyway. So they found this bacteria in my stomach that they said, right, at the minute, everyone, it's quite common. but we take this course of antibiotics because it can become ulcers in later life. In a few years, it can develop into ulcers, so you take this stuff. But you couldn't drink for 12 days. And it was the year that I was having fun.
Right.
Because I had money. So I was like, I'll do it in a bit because I can't go for 12. I've got this thing coming up and I'm going out then. That was 7 years ago and I'd just never taken the course. And so I went.
Wow, that's a long time to have fun for.
So it's stupid because I kept forgetting about it. And I was like, And I also don't think I'd gone 12 days. So I was like, well, I don't drink that much anymore. And I still drink, obviously, but I don't. And I was like, I can remember now, I can do this 2 weeks. So that's why I was doing the stool samples, you say, doing the little samples thing. So I sent them all off eventually anyway. And and then they rang me up about 5 days later and they went, oh, hey, so you gave us some stool samples. I went, yeah. She went, yeah. So we may have mixed them up with the ladies' stool samples. And I went, oh, well, what do you mean you may? Or she went, well, we think we have. We think this lady has had your results because she's got something we think you have that she definitely doesn't have. And I was like, well, what's that? I said, well, what are her results? And she went, oh, it's just that infection that you mentioned. I went, oh, right. Has she got bowel cancer? She went, no. I went, oh, that's good news then anyway. I said, how are mine? She went, oh, yeah, no, yours are fine. So, but none of it made it because no one knew whose shit it was. My shit's fine. So did you label
you could
it?
Still have bowel cancer then?
No, well, then I had to do them again. And they went, well, the good news is, with the first ones in, we got the first one, I rang up, and they went, oh, we've got your first one back. It's not bowel cancer. So that's all right, isn't it?
1 out of 3.
Well, like Chris
what about the
Tarrant
other
was.
ones?
Like a penalty
Oh, well, we don't want to
shootout.
give you that, so it's...
Yeah. Yeah. Crohn's disease. How do you feel about Crohn's? There you go.
If you'd have come in and said...
And then that's the worst thing.
There's blood in my stool.
Yeah.
And about a
I'd
week
be
later, I got
telling
my
you.
blood results back, and they went, "Oh, you've got to ring up for your
We don't want
results."
to give you that.
Pulling the camera out your ass.
Phil,
Okay.
when they're saying the results are negative, it's like that.
Go on.
Oh, it's fucking rank. Then they got the blood results, so they got a text going, "Your blood results are in. Ring up for you, but you've got a thingy meeting on Monday to discuss. They've come back with some things." I was like, "Oh fuck, I've got cancer, blood cancer."
Blood cancer.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Cancer of the blood now.
Cancer of the blood. So I rang up
Cancer
and I
of the
said,
blood.
"Look," I said, "do I have to anything to worry about?" And then genuinely, the receptionist told me what my results were.
The receptionist did.
The receptionist went, "Well, it doesn't look like there's anything serious." I went, "Well, what is it?" She went, "Well, this one." And she pronounced it. I went, "How do you spell that?" She went, "Oh, just look at it." She went, "That looks fine to me."
Fine.
So I thought that's all right. And then I rang up on Monday. It turned out, no, it wasn't that. She told me the wrong thing. It's pretty much fine. High cholesterol, which you'd expect from a 40-year-old.
You just said you didn't have
unhealthy.
high cholesterol?
No, blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Right.
High cholesterol, which I can bring down.
Have you?
I think
Activia.
so,
He's eating
'cause I
another
don't-
carrot.
Yeah.
Now he's fine.
He's got 2 pies there.
yeah.
Pieing it away, mate.
Yeah, I'm on
But
that
anyway,
method.
sorry,
as
that was
well.
way too long to say I shit in a Tupperware box the other day. Yeah.
It's a great
The thing
image.
is,
though.
the Tupperware box, I realised it was still in the bathroom. I tucked it behind the sink. I'd washed it out, but I meant
Right,
to take
okay.
it out and
Thank
put
Christ.
it in the
The
plastic.
fact that both of us then thought he's not washed that out just for a split
I'm
second
not weird.
speaks
I washed it
volumes.
out.
That's
Just
how
a
I'm
bit
thinking of
bleach.
you.
Just as a Tupperware
But
of
the
your
Tupperware
shit.
box was there, and I thought if I have a guest round and they go, "Why has he got Tupperware next to his toilet?"
In case you need to provide a sample to see
Yeah.
if you have bowel cancer.
Yeah. It's funny if I try and trick the doctors. Hey, mate, do you mind shitting in this fuck? So fuck them up, eh? Because I don't want bowel cancer. You sure you're not got bowel? Shit in that, mate.
Yeah, then whatever you have to tell your mate he's got bowel cancer. That'd be funny.
You got life
Horrible,
insurance.
wouldn't it,
You got
mate?
life- You got life insurance.
You can't insure this.
You.
Not me
Yeah,
turn
of
up with a
course.
car
Of
on
course I have.
fire. Can I insure this,
Of course
please?
I've got life insurance because I've got dependents.
Right.
You need someone who relies on you to have life insurance.
Oh, I feel you need to knock someone up.
Yes, I do. I'd love that.
I'm
I'd love to
trying,
be a
Adam. I'm trying.
I'd like it now if someone just appeared. Someone that was from my past who I was
It's like,
was
oh,
all
by the
right.
way, I had a baby 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Do
And
you want to
here
get
they are.
involved? Yeah.
They're just old enough to make manipulate enough to like me more than the mum.
The toilet's
Can't believe your mum lied to you for 7 years.
Is that the dream you want? Just want to turn up semi-grown?
Yeah.
Just
You can be like, oh, I'll see you every other Saturday.
Yeah. Sometimes. Every
Weather
other
permitting.
Yeah.
Saturday. I'm gigging in Bradford, I'm afraid, so we can't do anything.
How are you?
All right.
Sounds.
Any secret kids?
No. Christ, I hope
No
not.
kids yet.
No, I don't ever want kids.
You've been in Chester, haven't you?
Any hereditary diseases?
I don't think so. No.
Kids,
the only
diseases.
person in my family who's died that I know of, really. Oh no, my aunties have as well. Yeah, it's just old age and bad hearts.
That's
and
not bad.
Yeah, it's just typical stuff. Luckily, no horrible diseases.
You've never had any early deaths in the family.
No, nothing like that. Oh shit! No,
What's classes early?
my auntie Andrea had cancer. But cancer's such a common thing now that it doesn't even stand out to me as. I just think, oh, I might get cancer. You know what I mean? Yeah. 1 in 3 people can get cancer. I just
took it down to 1 in 2 now,
that's
haven't
scary.
they?
One of us are gonna get cancer.
No, they've took it down to 1 in 2 cancer things. But then you think, what's the survival rate of the cancers? Do you know what I mean? That's a scare. Well, 1 in 2 are going to get cancer. And immediately you see cancer, it's death, isn't it?
Yeah, I just immediately think you're dead. You get cancer, that's it. You might as well kill yourself.
Leukemia is cancer, isn't it? Sort of thing. People live on with that for years, sort of thing.
But I just think, is their quality of life terrible? You know what I mean?
You can be in remission.
My mate's dad's got something, and he's just basically, you're going to die a bit early.
Yeah.
But you just crack on for the next 20 years, you'll be sound.
Really?
Take these tablets, crack on.
He's not like weak or his immune system's fucked or anything like that.
Yeah, but you look at the wanted guy, that Tom Parker, 33.
What did he
Oh
get?
yeah, that was sad, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Because I saw
Same
him
with
on
that Sarah
something.
Harding when she went.
Yeah, that was grim.
Which it's weird.
R.I.P.
He was on. I saw him on like a chat show or something.
I don't know what else to do. Just felt a bit.
Yeah,
You know what's wrong with it?
But you did this weird thing. You went, all right, like you do one of the dance moves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's all twerk in here, on it.
R.I.P. I've got a list of people that have died from cancer.
Right, come on, everyone, join me in a rendition of Love Machine.
Shame, I can't believe that.
I want a rendition of Love Machine in Sarah Harding's honour.
Yeah.
Only in the 30s.
Machine eating my fan.
Give me a kiss of free.
Stop it now. That's off the end.
And I'm fine. I need a squeeze a day. That on the necklace, yeah. What will a neighbor say?
I would
Stop
pay
trying
money.
to use this to just sing.
Oh,
I would pay money,
Very new.
for a Patreon of just people twerking in honor of dead people who died of horrible
You see that on
disease.
Instagram, don't you? The Ukraine, all these girls are like fucking these
twerk
getting their
for
ass.
Ukraine?
Yeah. Do the Harlem Shake.
Fucking hell.
Raising awareness.
do the Vossi Bop for no more nukes.
Raising awareness. Fucking hell. That's the most bullshit statement in the world, isn't
That's
it? Raising
true.
awareness.
Yeah.
I fucking painted me face green and got me cock out so to raise awareness for fucking leukemia. Shut up. You want some attention? Everyone knows these diseases
Yeah,
exist.
you're raising awareness and your followers, but no money. But it's that I think that'd be really funny at the BAFTAs. You know when they have that everyone who's died in the industry at the end when the names come on and just get like a dance troupe just coming, really slutty dance going on underneath.
Elon Miley Cyrus, the way she gets fucking giant dildos out on stage and starts humping them, something like that, and then the fucking names flash
Just
up in the
making on a
background.
wrecking ball underneath.
Yeah.
Has the names on the wrecking ball. Scroll up and down.
And then there's a brick wall with life on it, and the ball just smashes into it. Has there ever been like a death, right, of like a celebrity, someone who you don't know, but has actually affected you, where you've been like, fuck, I'm actually quite gutted about that?
One from a podcaster.
Oh, really?
I like, and just because you'd listen to 3 times a week, you're listening to him, like in battle cancer, get over it, have a child, like he just part of like the timeline, and then when his child was 2, got cancer again, then died. Like in the case, 8 weeks.
Fucking hell,
That
that's
made me a
sad.
bit sad because you could hear his struggle
Yeah.
in the episodes of the thing. He kept podcasting through the whole thing. You're like, oh.
Did you cancel your Patreon?
Once he died, I did, yeah.
Just do this straight away.
Oh,
How
this
long's he got
month's just come out.
I got the funeral out of it first. Sort of thing.
Oh, it's just going to be a greatest hit.
These episodes have gotten shorter. I'm cancelling it.
I'm only giving half of my Patreon because half of the...
Yeah.
I got the funeral, thought that's my donation to the funeral and cancelled it. I couldn't give a fuck about the other ones now.
The funny half of his brain is no longer functioning, so I'm going to reduce the Patreon accordingly.
I went from a £5 to a £3 one because, I'll be honest, a lot of it was breathy in the end.
Look, you've got a 2-year-old. I'll keep giving you a couple of quid, okay?
But,
not the full amount.
Really bad reviews.
No, the ones that Sarah Hard and Tom Parker, they're the ones that make me sad because they're like similar age and they're good-looking people.
It's always sadder. Yeah.
Because it's always like they're the fit and healthy ones. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, there's no reason for that. Do you know what I mean?
But now you sound like Phil, who thinks because I'm fat, he's so much healthier than me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
you look at someone and you go like, oh, if it can happen to them.
He's got 2 pies in the wings.
He's got 2 pies in the wings. He's shitting himself. He's got
2
bowel
pies
cancer.
in the wings. Fucking, how's Phil doing? Fucking 2 pies in the wings. Doing all right. You heard about Phil?
It sounds like the new 2 birds with 1 stone. You got 2 pies in the wings.
So he's got 2 pies in the wings. I know. Tell me what about Phil? So he's got a couple of pies in the wings.
Like when people used to be poor, but they always had Siggy money.
Couple of pies. Yeah. I think so. I got a couple of pies in the wing. Nothing I can really talk about, but a couple of pies. Fucking hell.
Got a steak and kidney and a meat and potato week. Stage left.
It's another steak and kidney week for me. All right.
Couple of pies in the wings.
Fucking hell. Yeah. But I don't think that just because someone's fit, that you wouldn't expect them to die. You're shocked that they die young.
Yeah,
I
we still got them mortality, yeah.
Yeah, I expect them to die young, but like in a yachting accident or something.
Yeah,
Maybe doing something rather than
just...
When you see
yeah.
But they're like a picture of health.
Slowly
do you know
decaying.
What I mean? They look like they're a picture of health.
Yeah, but in the music
videos
videos
onto them though, aren't you? That's what it is.
What, me getting diagnosed with cancer now? Yeah, terrified of that. Oh God, what a horrible moment that would be in the doctor's office. Oof.
How would you deal with it?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be doing this anymore.
Rob, it's over. Fuck it.
I'm fucking dying. Take all the episodes down now.
I won't be able to spend the Patreon money anyway. Fuck it. He can look at you every week instead.
Fuck you, you fat cunt.
I'm going to the fucking casino with a brass.
Send me my pension money now. I want a better brass.
I'm going to call her fat all night so she can't do any of the party because I'm paying her.
I'm going to call her fat all night. Wait.
Get the fittest brass I can find and just gaslight her.
I'm going to get a fat brass again in the casino. I'm going to call her fat all night.
You get 100 quid, love, I'll go in a fat shite all I want.
I just want to call people fucking
There's another 20 quid. Shut the fuck up, you fat bitch. I'll hit. You got 18, sir. I said I'll fucking hit.
I like the idea of all the girls chatting. What's he like, this one? Is he all right? Well, yeah, if you don't mind being called fat. He's a good to be honest, he just watches a rom-com with you and calls you fat all the way through it and then falls asleep.
Whenever someone fat comes on the screen, he goes, that's you, that.
Yeah. You have to watch Shallow Hal with him on repeat. You have to watch Pop Idols, all the ones when they don't get through. Yeah. You watch the episode of Fat Camp.
I'm gonna get a fat brass and go fat all night.
You have to every half hour reach for a cake.
All this because you're dying at 33.
Actually, turns out we got the wrong shit, Simon. You're fine. I've spent all my money on prostitutes. For fuck's sake.
I'll take back everything I ever said to you, Claire.
Back on it, ushering me out the way so you can sit back down. I'm back, Phil.
I'm back. Phil's replaced you now, mate. Just back as a guest.
I'd like the idea that if you got given said you got cancer like 32, you'd just be angry. Like you would just be fuming and not sad. You've been right. Fuck it. You want to make everyone up.
I'm too young.
Fuck, I'm making everyone miserable.
Yeah, sad.
definitely.
You're just bringing people up to being a fucking
What you do the last
arsehole.
6 months of your life? Tell a few people what they've got coming.
Well, it is that thing, and I was thinking, like, the people that die, it's fucking heartbreaking. And you see, and obviously they're in the public eye, so you see them more, like you say, because you expect they look so full of life and all the.
Yeah, they've got like
videos.
money, wealth. I think
But yeah, but that's it. But there's people that don't. They have to go back to fucking. They got cancer. They got work on Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't.
I
they
know. I
can't
used to know
just
the
stop.
guy. Yeah.
Because I always used to
Terrible.
think that. I was like, if I got told, I would just
Never
fucking
called you fat, did
fuck it. You know, you see films.
No,
Go, I rob a bank and
3 to 4 from thinking 4 months.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh.
wouldn't you rather have that than going 3 to 4 years?
I just tell me how long, and I'll, like,
No, because
I've said what I'd do anyway.
Alton Towers and that, innit?
If someone said to me, you got 4 months to live, I'd go, right, sound. Well,
Would you pull all your gigs?
in 2 months, yeah, till the end of this month, I'm having a big fuck off party, and then just blow my head off after it. So
Blow your head off.
yeah, I just want to make sure it happens. Like, you don't want
I
to.
bet you know people. Who get a gun off them, don't you?
Got one.
You've got a gun.
Fat bro.
Nah, I've got an air rifle one.
Fuck, are you going
You
to
have to
take your
register-
head off with it?
No, but I would get a proper gun. Yeah,
It's going to take a nostril
I know
off
I
with
could get
it.
a gun. I know I could get a gun. Yeah.
Would you cancel all your gigs, or would
What?
you still be doing fucking?
Oh, fuck them.
No, fuck them up.
Let
Would
them
you
send
turn up and
let them
just?
send them confirmation emails?
Why wouldn't you just turn up at the gigs and then just get the mic and
Well,
just
you'll be
fucking
dead after
start
that.
calling everyone a cunt and
Yeah.
just do whatever you want? Shit on the stage.
I
Call the
never
promoter a
wanted- I never
gobshite.
wanted to do that. I might do that, yeah.
That'd be a good way to
Just
go.
start
Wouldn't it?
gigging topless, going, fucking what? What?
I'm not leaving the stage until this gig gets shut
Yeah,
down.
I
Now
might do
Rob's
that.
got good recently. Have you seen it? Fucking hell, he ripped it.
Go on, beat the frog and just be like,
Yeah.
sound, yeah, gong me off. Now someone get me off stage.
Yeah.
Get me off stage.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking, just look at Danny Mac.
Come on, Colin.
MC and be like, what am I going to do here? Like, come on, get me off. Get me fucking
I've already been given the red light in life.
You think for your free cards, I'm out of cancer? Fuck off. Get me off.
That would be amazing. You would be a fucking legend. Because if everyone knew this guy's got
Yeah.
cancer, he's going to die in 6 months, so all of his gigs, he's just going up and just doing insane shit. You would get such a following in those last
yeah.
years.
Yeah, the problem
you're
is,
right.
though, I wouldn't want to die then. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck's sake, I'm going to leave 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
To beat the frog, no one dares gong off.
Going to see a dying man
Like, this
perform
person won't
stand
make
up
the
would be
5.
interesting.
If this person having a fucking oxygen tank next to him, they wouldn't be beating the frog. You'd be there with your fucking drip. Oh, he's beat the 5. Well done, Rob. Just sat there crying. 5 minutes.
Enjoy
Sorry, I'll
your
just stay here
coach
with a
home.
clap off.
Yeah.
Let's not bother with a clap off tonight. Well done, Rob, you won.
Oh, God, it's going to be awkward in the car show. The other 2 acts didn't get through because they weren't terminally ill.
Yeah, they only had like just mild diseases.
They put me on knocked a week, and you were the first cunts on Facebook to go, he's only got that because he's dying.
You wouldn't get that even if you were dying.
Yeah, still wouldn't get that. Rob's doing 5 at the Apollo.
Oh, that would be grim, wouldn't it? Manford getting you on his tour. Oh, I told you I'd save the Bobby. Go
Well,
on.
about you see me have Jack Carroll now, Rob.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone, Joe Lycett. Let's get Rob Thomas on. Go on, give him 5. We won't be tweeting about it, but we'll let him go on. Do it in a warm-up kick.
We'll let you know when he dies that we've done it.
This isn't going to make the compilation at the start of the DVD, but we gave him a go.
Get me on for the Netflix special. Just show him in the intro. Dying man in the green room. Oh, yeah, he done dead well.
God.
I don't think I'd be like that if I got given the
You said what you're going to be like. You're going to be fucking horrible.
miserable. I'd be miserable. I should be
You're
miserable.
already miserable.
I know I'd be extra miserable.
It's
Hard to know how you'd react. It's hard. You can jest all you like. If you're gonna, it's hard to know how you'd react when you get given the.
So you get the news,
When you get given that.
All right, Sam, we've got
Get you in
40
that
minutes to keep it light.
speech.
given that phone call.
Fucking grim, innit? Should I talk about shitting in Tupperware again?
I think I could do with another beer. I think, but I don't.
Yeah, me too.
I'll get them,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah, you get
Be
them.
pie on the way back.
Yeah,
You're pie in
beers
the
in the
wings.
fridge and pies in the wings.
Yeah. You're going to leave
so
one in the
funny.
wing for later, or you're going to take them both out now?
The colder one. There's some
Top
colder
of the
one.
top. One's at the top of the cold ones.
No, you'll know if they're cold. He's not got.
Yeah, by
he's not-
touch.
He's not got the cold ones. He said they were at the top. I'm the one that did the stacking. I know, but he just reckons he knows.
Well, what you should have done.
You could be able to tell. I know what I should have done, but I didn't.
You used to stack shells.
That was such a married couple exchange.
I know what I should have done.
I know what I should have done.
I don't need you to tell me.
I don't need you to tell me what I already know.
If I knew we were going to be going back to the fridge for more, I would have done it.
If I could turn back time,
I'd go and get them myself. But he's gone now, and he's coming back with Luke. They won't be the coldest, but
only 3. What? You not get one for yourself? There's 4 of us, yeah. We literally all said, "I'll have another beer." Go on.
I think that's a cold.
We're all driving. Well. Hi guys. Some dead air.
You didn't do your beginning. What's happening?
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
I haven't done it for a while.
Thank you, Phil.
Hold on, I'm going to give you that. I think
that's fine. Thank you.
No problem. Cheers. I think Staunton's got a cold. Let me feel it.
Don't rub it off your Staunton.
No,
yeah, no, it is because you can see the fingerprints.
No, it's not. It's not.
Staunton's got a cold. You can see the fingerprints on it.
You carry on talking. I'll go get you a cold one. Then I'll put it back as well. No, fuck it. Carry on.
Just remember the can't be asked.
Trying to prove a point.
I just tried to move that then, and it wobbled a bit, and I thought it was going to topple. So I thought it's not
too much admin and standing up.
Fucking worth it.
Just drink a warm beer instead.
I'm still enjoying.
I told you my fridge is broke. I haven't had I've had a cold beer in over a week.
I'm still enjoying the picture Adam painted of you, like with your final days, just turning up dressed as like an absolute pimp at the casino.
In fact, that was so funny. We're gonna get a fat brass and call her fat all night.
It's a repetition of fat.
What a horrible thing to say or do.
He's like calling up the escort. Go, listen, give me the biggest one you've got, and tell her not to be fucking sensitive.
Make sure she could take a punch.
My God. Have you ever punched someone? Has anyone ever called you fat and you have physically attacked them?
No.
Good question.
Not because of that, no.
No, but you've attacked them for other slurs.
He attacks himself first before they can attack him.
Yeah, I just like punch myself in the face.
Yeah.
That would scare the person you're talking about to fight.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm sure you were slapping yourself in the face during the stag do at one point.
Probably to sort myself out.
Yeah.
A little way of myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing that. You're better than them.
Yeah.
You better. You could have your own club.
No, I was trying to wake myself up. Just like, come on.
All right.
Wake up, you fat
Yeah,
cunt.
I think you were doing that, yeah.
Probably was saying that as well. Wake up, you fat cunt. Yeah, I wouldn't need the brass. I can't just stand in the mirror going, you fucking fat bastard, look at you. Well,
Why did you have to have a word with yourself?
I was just
smashed
on it.
You don't want to be the first one to go to bed and just fucking chat.
Physically
endurance.
Physically attacked anyone because of what they've said to you?
I haven't physically attacked anyone since. Well, I haven't been in a fight since high school properly. Last sort of fight I did was in university when I just 3 lads were picking on a smaller friend
in Subway,
and I was in a takeaway. We talked about this, haven't we? 3 lads were picking on a smaller friend, and what I did was stick up for him and wrestled the 3 lads onto a table. So I was on top of the 3 lads on the table.
Told me this, and he just pulled your shirt down.
Just pulled my shit down. Yeah.
Gut watch, mate.
Yeah.
Always on.
It's been all right today. You've not popped out.
Well, we had Patreon yesterday, and it was I get uncomfortable with gut watch now because I get accused of being a bully.
Oh really? Do they have a go with your followers?
People think I'm bullying.
No, you make loads of fat jokes and then get a cop on and goes, Simon makes loads of fat jokes.
I let the guests have a carte blanche that now. I don't do the fat jokes.
I'm not bothered.
He likes them.
I made a fat joke about you at a different podcast. It was terrible. They went, because I said they had too many plugs in the extension lead, and they said, are there loads of, do you have loads of plugs at the next podcast? And I said, well, it depends if Rob's bought his George Foreman grill with him or not. And then I thought, why am I fat shaming him?
Not even here.
Not even that. Save it for the pod.
Liam Tuffy was there. He's a fat cunt as well.
But he looks like.
Well, he seems vulnerable. Is that what it is? He's the one.
Yeah, but you invite it, don't you?
Yeah, cool. Well, you're the king. Everyone wants to come for the king, don't
they? Yeah.
I love it when you say stuff like that. Everyone wants to come for the fucking king. Getting your panda cab. There he goes. His lordship. With this side opening door. Sliding door. Oh, la-di-da, your majesty.
All right, 04 Red Beetle.
Oh, yeah, but I don't call myself the fucking king.
Yeah, no, I've never attacked anyone because of anything they've said. Have you ever done that?
No. No, I'd love to.
You ever been in a fight?
Not really, no. I'd love to punch someone.
I
just must feel boss.
Never punched anyone, no?
No, I'd love to really punch someone.
Have you ever been punched?
Which bit of the face would you want to hit?
The neck or the chin.
The neck?
The neck?
Yeah, it's nice and soft and fleshy. It'd feel really satisfying. You know
Oh,
what I
what's the film
Yeah,
I've
there's a lot of
seen?
muscle
When
in the neck,
the
though,
film
so, like-
Dread, when he knocks him in the neck and it creases in it.
Hang on. You want it? Where would you want to punch?
If you didn't get them in the windpipe and you got them in the side of the neck, it wouldn't do much.
Yeah, in the windpipe.
You see, I think I'd want to punch somebody if I hit them. I want to hit them like there because I don't want to hear anything. I don't know. I just don't like the idea. I think it's sickening.
Last time I got punched, my cheekbone was chipped. You can feel the bit moving around, and it's.
Did they have to like take it out, or did they just leave it in there?
No, I didn't. I just went home and waited for it to go down.
Tried for a bit.
Just shattered the Tupperware box.
Yeah. Did you?
Called it a night.
I might have a broken eye socket, but I got a couple of pies in the wings.
Macho.
You
And
get
labelling it June 12th and fight number 12. Put it in the
You get a lot
freezer.
of people starting on you, though, don't you?
Shut up my ass when it's frozen.
Put it in.
Still a winner.
What's that called?
What?
When you
Space docking, is it?
is it?
You
think
can't.
so.
You can't. If someone says, "What's it called?" You put phone shipyard. Space docking, is it? Such a specific thing that you answered so quickly.
Yeah.
You can tell you went, "Oh, is it?"
Yeah.
Now I just remember what space docking is. Space
is
docking,
it?
right, is when two blokes put their cocks together
So excited
and
about
one
this.
puts his foreskin over the other guy's cock.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
I can
Space
see
I
docking.
thought that was felching.
Oh, like you're refueling.
Nah,
Oh, I'd love
felching
to do it. I bet that
something
feels nice.
else. I know, like a hug for your
Yeah,
willy.
yeah. I'd like it because then it'll be
a little polar neck.
when it comes off. Like those little toys you used to suck it down, wait for it to pop up. You know,
Whoa, imagine if it made your cock like.
hey, great. Let's do it now for the Patreon.
Who do it to who though? There's four of us.
Well, who's got a foreskin for a start?
I'll watch, but I'm not doing it.
Who's
I'll
Jewish?
watch.
Yeah, I've got a foreskin.
We all got four.
I too have a
I
foreskin.
think we're all skinned up.
Yeah.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Brap, brap.
What the hell was that?
Would you have to? Would one of us have to pull our foreskin back and then the other one
Yeah.
take that position, or would you? The other ones go over the foreskin.
No, you pull it back so it'd be helmet into foreskin.
I've done it with my finger. Imagine
Really?
it's the same.
It's disgusting.
Well, there's no one else doing it with the finger.
No.
Not to myself.
What a weird,
No
what a weird
comment.
thing. Imagine with a friend, but like it's very
What other
clinical.
things-
You're just like,
What other things you put in your
ET.
foreskin?
yeah. And then he's like, he pulls his trousers up, and you're just knelt down, fully dressed. Right, okay. See you, Clive.
Yeah, I was
Go home.
just checking something.
Yeah, thanks, Clive.
Enjoy the rest of your piss.
Thanks, mate.
What other things have you put in your foreskin?
Smarties.
Because I don't think it stops at your finger.
What else do I put in my foreskin? Just
I don't
loose
think
change.
I don't think it stops at your finger.
Yeah, loose change and the names of all my enemies.
Like you need a quid for the meter. You're like, oh yeah, there it is.
Do like a tombola. It's blue 34.
Wow, sexy bingo.
Yeah.
All the middle-aged women are like, whoa, here he gets his foreskin out.
You get the bath bomb, Edna.
You got the rotisserie chicken?
Have any of you ever played bingo? Have you played bingo?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
At a Mecca bingo?
No, not at a bingo hall. Just at
At a Ben van der Velde gig.
it's like
I got there early, so I thought I'd have a bash.
We once went round where we lived.
One more than my fee.
Yeah.
We moved to this. We
paid
moved
up the night
house
as
when I
well.
was about 12 into this row of terraces in
To
Preston.
watch some
And-
shite comedies.
But when I was about 12 or whatever, my brother was probably about 30. The neighbours next to us, they went, "You have to come round and meet. Come round." And their daughter Tracy played the organ. She was someone who like should have left home, but acted like a kid, like still. And So we went round. It was the weirdest.
Plays
It was the weirdest night. So we sat in
Your
the front.
ma plays the organ.
Yeah, that was it. We sat in the front room. Tracy played Telstar on the organ. Do you know the song Telstar? It's like from the 60s. It's and she's there playing the organ. We all sat there going, what the fuck are we meant to do with this? She's pulling all the little pipes out, winking. And then it stopped. And then we played bingo. And then we all went home. It was the weirdest. But like, there was no fun in the bingo. It was just they'd roll the little thing and then go 34. There's no like.
What was the prize?
Yeah, because they respect the game.
There's no prize. That was it. You win, and then nice to get to know you all. And we went home.
Oh, bingo for nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bingo for
Jesus.
prestige.
We've never been a family that play games or go and do dinner parties and things.
We've
So
never
it's
been a
just
board
weird.
game family, but I'm desperate to have one.
Do you want to be one of them?
I want to be a board game
Parlour
family.
games?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
God.
I want to be a board game family.
Booking
Oh, no.
charades and that.
Yeah.
No.
Not charades, like want to play board games and stuff.
Charades.
I just love competitions, don't I? So I want to have a small competition in my life. So,
Yeah.
But would your kids be interested at all in board games?
well, I've only got one. He's 18 months old, so we'll find out.
We've only got one. I thought you had more than one.
Washing
kid.
machine, UFC, and Monopoly. That's his 3 vices.
You only got one kid.
Yeah.
Why are you not so tired? I thought you had like
'Cause
3.
they're hard.
How many have you got?
Who knows?
Hopefully, one 7-year-old.
Why don't you write
One
it?
7-year-old at some point.
1 7-year-old.
Fingers crossed. No underlying
He's one of the,
health
like Adam Family.
problems.
Some
What's the Adam
spare
Sandler's film when it
kidneys.
turns up?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah. So Phil just won.
Yeah, Phil
That's a
Daddy.
great apartment. I love that apartment in Big Daddy.
Yeah, it is a good
So
apartment.
sick.
What does he call this kid in there?
Julian.
No, he
No,
says he could pick his own
His
name.
own name, innit? Oh.
Do you not think all the
Frankenstein.
houses?
Frankenstein, yeah.
Don't you think all the houses that they live in films like that?
Yeah.
If he was really
apartment,
that
innit?
guy who had no job and that,
Yeah.
the apartment or flat, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
he
Apartment.
wouldn't live in a place like that, would
Well, he
he?
has a rich dad, doesn't he?
Oh, does he in that right?
Is it? I thought that's
No, he also
Mr. Deeds.
he also does
Mr.
it. He also
Deeds.
has it in Big Daddy because remember his dad's the one who's always disappointed in him, and then it comes the last day of
right.
the court where his dad goes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, in all these films, he needs a reason as to why he lives in a nice place.
Yeah,
It's
to
like,
to Adam
just
Sandler
say
though,
his
at least he
dad's
puts a
rich.
reason in. 'Cause
Yeah,
in other films,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, he just live here.
Yeah. Doesn't get explained.
Like Kevin McAllister's dad's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He never explains it.
10-bedroom house.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you afford this?
I watch an Adam Sandler film
company.
quite out, like if I'm just going to bed and I go, I'll just put an Adam Sandler film on.
Normally, that's just like sounds.
Yeah. What have you got a favourite Adam Sandler film to have on in the background?
Well, the thing he gets a lot of flack, doesn't he, for always having his mates in. I think that's quite nice.
I literally think
Yeah.
that's the
I think it's
perfect
nice.
career, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I know that there
Rob
is a
Schneider.
questionable
Just
thing
films.
of-
He goes, if you're going to spend 3 months filming something, why not do it with the people that you
With
like?
your mates. Yeah, totally.
I don't think his latest films are good, but I like him.
Yeah.
And I think that's a nice thing if you go, I want to spend time. I mean, it'd be nice if you could also make a really funny film in it because he's very talented. I think he's brilliant.
Would you cast? Would yours just be like just a one camera point of view vision?
If I got
Just
if I
following
got
you.
to all right, if I was like an Adam Sandler level comic
Yeah.
who could make any film, who would I have with
One
me?
day, mate.
Yeah, who would your ensemble cast be?
Yeah, well, I'm too old
just
now
him.
to do it. I'd have. Who would my cast be?
Just Phil in a nicer house.
yeah.
Well,
Just
surely
on his
Johnny
own.
Vegas.
Oh, actually,
Present company
Johnny, yeah.
excluded.
actually, this is a 92-minute monologue. Okay.
I'd have Mick Ferry. Just being Mick, it would be in a pub.
Nice.
I don't know.
It was just Mick that go over the cupboards going,
Duggan.
what's all these different
Duggan.
pork scratchings and crisps for, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you're in the
You
pub,
guys all come along, eh?
Oh.
regulars.
He
Yeah,
went
come
there.
on,
He
hey.
went there, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
Might
bullshit.
as well.
He means you, but he's throwing me as well.
Very-
You don't know what might happen.
Johnny?
I've got a couple of pies in the wings. We'll see what happens.
He's referring to me and you there, isn't it?
That's what he'd say to me. Yeah, Nick, we might have a good night. Couple of pies in the wings.
Who are them two?
Pies in
There's
the
a couple
wings,
of
mate.
pies and the wings, and make you know who it is.
That would probably be my rider if I was famous enough. A
Couple of pies and some wings.
I want a hot pie waiting for me when I come off stage. I'm not stepping foot on that fucking stage.
The hot pie tour.
When I do my break, I want someone waiting in the wings with 2 hot pies.
Yeah.
I don't have to walk back to the dressing room.
Yeah, I don't have to
get them.
walk back to the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to feed it to me as I get into my car.
As I get into my second half jacket.
Yeah.
You're an actor, aren't you?
No.
Have you not ever trained or done any lessons, acting lessons?
No, acting's easy though.
I get a vibe just for some reason why you
did
done
drama.
that.
You did drama.
That was it, yeah.
That's probably why I think
And he
acting's
films
easy.
a lot of sketches, doesn't he?
You did drama, yeah. Would you rather now with that? Would you rather be an actor now?
I'd love to be an actor, but you have to work so hard to get regular
They
work
said,
as
right,
an actor that I
you
just
can
can't
get
be
one
arsed.
big role, which is like
Yeah, I'd do it.
and then you can't do stand up.
Oh yeah, fine. Sounds.
Yeah,
Don't
do it anyway now. Anyway,
Barely do it as it is. I'm sure Spiky Mike won't miss me that much. He doesn't even book me.
Well, wait,
I
you
can't
did,
keep for
you
him,
did
I'm
some
not allowed.
acting
I know,
recently,
yeah.
didn't
Neither
you?
can I as a Scouser now.
That's what I'm saying. You're not allowed to
After
give
this fucking
You're not allowed to
Ellis
give
joke.
for him
You
now.
know what I mean?
so-
Yeah, exactly. No, I wouldn't. Fuck him.
Well, he made a Hillsborough joke, didn't he?
Who
Yeah.
did?
So now the
Spike.
Scouts aren't
Spikel
allowed to
Michael.
kick
Yeah.
for him.
Spiky, I'm surprised he made a joke.
Well, it was barely a joke, but he made the Hillsborough reference.
Joke is in about
Where?
20 parentheses
Yeah.
on either
Well,
side.
on Facebook, and then deleted it.
how much you got to donate to us all before we go? Yeah, you go. Come on, Mike. Name the price.
Yeah.
So yeah. All the Scousers pulled the gigs for him.
What about you, Philip? Would you?
Make a Hillsborough
Yeah.
joke. I don't do hot water that much. I'm all right. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Would you rather be? Would you massive role, cash out now? Can't do stand up.
What's the cash though?
Yeah, of course.
A good whatever. What's a big box office global
Let's say
film?
10 million.
10
Oh,
million.
yeah, then I'll just do that just to get 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis got 5 million to do Die Hard.
Jim Carrey got 20 million for the cable guy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is, isn't it?
It's a good film.
That's like fucking retirement money,
Not even
innit?
seen it.
But he kept going.
And he was a bit.
Yeah, but have you seen David Schwimmer now does like adverts for Lloyd's?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and being like, how is Friends money not enough?
Yeah. You must
How-
love
yeah.
working.
What have you
He's fucked
fucked
it.
your
He's
life up
fucked it.
so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
that Friends money isn't enough?
Who's got what on you, David Schwimmer?
That's the
Yeah.
problem, is it? At least like
Who
without,
have you fucked?
you could,
Well, how many illegitimate kids have you?
Exposing fucking.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Just named
What?
them.
No, his name in the fucking show.
Ross.
Ross, that's it. I didn't watch Friends.
What? You don't watch Friends?
Fuck that. Got
Never
a laugh
watched
track, mate.
I hate it when people say that Friends isn't funny.
Yeah, it is.
And you go, it is.
It just is.
I mean, they go, well, you like Friends. I go, look, because I like being a little bit. It's funny. You laugh out loud about at least 3 times an episode.
Yeah.
Which for a half-hour sitcom, I can't say of many
Yeah.
at the minute.
Yeah, that winds me up. Stop trying to look edgy by saying Friends isn't funny.
Yeah,
fair
it's
enough. The
funny.
later series, fair. All right, fine. But season like 2 to about 7 or 8, fucking great.
And also, if you're going to slag it off, it's like someone. I was trying out some new stuff in Manchester, and this act who got up. Oh God, it was awful. And it was just awful. He looked like someone you'd be disappointed your daughter was going out with, like if they were a teenager going out. But like, he looks like he's still trying to look like that guy you would hate going out with. I don't know why I'd use that. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's somebody you go,
Young
this,
or
this
old?
guy will never make anything of himself. Well, that was the thing. And he was 10 years older than that. Like, he was still dressing like a fucking tit.
Still doing,
Right, it was just,
still doing podcast and trackies.
yeah, he just looked awful. It was just horrible. I mean, I'm saying dressed like a tit. I'm not exactly dressed. But anyway, the point is,
Trying to dig at me.
I'm good.
Oh.
I am as well. These are trackies.
but
Phil's
then
the only one
started
dressed nice.
saying how shit Mrs. Brown's Boys is. Now, I've never seen Mrs. Brown's Boys, so
Not
I don't
for
know.
me, like, but
it's not
yeah.
for. I know it's not for me.
My wife would
I've
find
seen
it funny.
bits, and it's not for me. But I'm like, well, fair enough. If you want to, if you're going to slag it off, you can. But you've got to have been funny before you do. You can't die in your ass and then go. But you like Mrs. Brown's Boys? I go,
on stage.
How was he saying that to the audience?
Yeah, to the audience. And then a girl in the audience went, I really like Mrs. Brown's Boys. He went, well, that figures. I was like, no, but you haven't been. You don't mind.
Same people slagging off McIntyre on stage. I know, I've seen that a couple of times. It's like, oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like Btk always remembers things, doesn't he? Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
And he makes them funny when he does it, and he's a
multi
multi-millionaire now, mate. I wish I could remember things for the 50 million quid.
You can have, like, because I know Bob Mortimer makes fun of Btk a lot, and that's really funny. And you go, well, you're allowed.
Yeah, totally.
You're allowed. You're so funny.
Yeah, people build
fine.
up a certain amount of goodwill and stock where it's like you can actually be a bit of a prick to people and I'll forgive you. Like Liam Gallagher's son, I saw him in the news recently because he'd had a fight with someone in Tesco and he'd done it with Ringo Starr's grandchild who's like his mate.
That. Yeah,
and I was like, all right, yous haven't got the fucking clout to act like cunts. Like, fair enough, your dad can act like a cunt because he's Liam Gallagher, and I'll still respect him. But you can't. You've not earned it. You've got to earn the right to be a fucking prick.
Something wound me up. This is people Liverpool might take me for this, but John Lennon's son was in Liverpool the other week.
Sean Lennon or Julian?
I don't know.
It would be Sean.
Aaron.
Sean's the prick. Julian's the sound one.
Well, he was dressed like his dad, long hair like his dad, and like he was walking around like. People were like, "Oh, amazing!" And like he got a picture in front of like the Hills Memorial and stuff. Going, "Oh, I really want to learn more about the cause." I'm like, I was just there going, "What? Who are you? You fucking nothing. You're no one.
Do you know what?
Why are you? Why like anyone celebrating that he's turned up?
You know what's
It's like he's still dressed like his dad. He's looking like his dad. He's wearing his dad's glasses. Like, get a fucking grip.
Yeah.
What does he do for a living?
He's the second.
He's a music. They're both
He's
musicians.
the second wealthiest musician in the world. He was a few years ago. Paul McCartney's one, obviously, like 1 point. Well, I think he's been overtaken now by Kanye or whatever. But it was like when I looked at his list years ago. So it's probably about 5 years ago. Paul McCartney was like whatever billion, 1.2 billion something. The second wealthiest musician was Sean Lennon because he's got his dad's estate and he's technically a musician.
Wow. Yeah,
isn't that grim?
Are they
Elton John was about 50.
Jesus Christ!
and isn't he called Sean Ono Lennon as well?
So, yeah,
he's got Yoko Ono and Lennon. And it's like,
poor Julian Lennon he had to buy all his. Have you heard about that? When his dad died. He wasn't allowed to go to the funeral because they offered you can go to the funeral, but his mum wasn't allowed to go. Right. She went, I can't put. He just lost his dad. I can't put him on a plane on his own. Well, I don't want you there. You're not coming. So they wouldn't pay for the flights or whatever. Or he didn't want to go in, so he didn't end up going because he was too upset. And then like I think they auctioned off or sold all of his stuff or whatever. Like I think auctioned off for charity or whatever. But there were like little private letters between them. So he had to go and buy back loads of the stuff that meant something to him. It's fucking grim.
Fucking hell.
God.
And then he eventually got a bit of money. But I'm like, you've got so much money. Wouldn't you just out of like, you feel the need to give
just to not be in
half brother something?
Yeah.
You've got $1 billion. It's not even like, it's just grim.
Yeah, but if you got $1 billion, mate, you need to. Got to look after that billion.
The first billion. That's the hardest.
I don't want to break into me billion.
I can't be walking around here less than $1 billion.
I've only got 400 quid over that billion. I'm not breaking into it.
I'll give you 4, son.
Otherwise, I'm only a millionaire then. Yeah. I'd be like that. I'm not breaking into me billion.
What is this? Is this something you've said in the past?
No, it's just him.
All right, I thought it was just like your thing of going.
No,
you don't.
No, he's just saying if he had $1 billion,
just some classic.
If he had $1 billion, I'm £400. He'd just be like,
shut it down.
Yeah, I'm shutting this down right now. What a shame about John Lennon.
Breaking into your billion. I'd understand not wanting to do that.
I know you would. Yeah.
You're not a billionaire then, are you? You got 999 million. 996. I can't even work out the maths. Not asked.
999 million.
It's in the flask. Water.
Yeah, just water.
Hell no H2O on this podcast, bro.
That's why I'm on the Heinz.
Honey.
This is another mad tangent.
Hi, Nick.
The Heinz hops.
Yeah. This is
another mad tangent. What's in the flask?
This is what's the act looking at me going, I'm breaking up for 6 days soon. The end of term. Not until Sunday.
You got some time off?
Sunday.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Liverpool play. What?
You having a week off?
No, he just reads because we record on a Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
So you record on a Sunday as well?
Oh, it's the National as well,
sometimes, we record on a Sunday. We do the Patreon on a Sunday and then as we try and commit to our Patreons.
Yeah.
By giving them an extra day rather than just like a tag-on episode where we're just tired and can't be arsed.
Yeah. What's your next idea for your next Patreon? Because the last one was the poker,
wasn't it? Under wraps.
We've got our next one will be Monopoly.
Monopoly, nice.
Yeah, that's going to
Is this where your board game, wanting to play a board game competitively?
No, it's just a zone of paintballing. How come?
You're on the Monopoly one. You haven't got a choice.
Yeah, you're on that one.
I'm doing the Monopoly.
Yeah.
You're doing them all, Phil.
And you've got to be the wheelbarrow.
You don't need to.
Excellent. That makes it even better when you rinse us.
We just need to find some cunt who wants to play it properly.
What? Yeah, it's not like you're going to get someone go, I can't believe they're not taking Monopoly seriously.
Right, it's for 50 quid, everyone.
I can't bloody believe.
You don't actually get double when you land on go.
I'm so shocked.
I've never been so insulted in all my days.
Are you
playing Monopoly.
genuinely not going to be paying me $5,000 when you landed on my Mayfair?
Excuse me, 2 hotels. I think that's £2,500. Why is Yorkshire accent so funny?
Bank's closing early today.
Go in the toilet and take the bank with you because you don't trust anyone.
He's off for a bank.
That'd be the first argument. Who's going to be the banker?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I did right. This happened. Right. I don't know. Just mention this because it annoys me how one of your people that listen to your thing call me a Tory. You said that they all keep calling me a Tory.
No, they don't.
They're calling you a
You're
Tory.
well loved.
When you're well loved, but you were getting called a Tory when the clips went out about you being so tight.
Yeah, pennies at KFC, mate. Pennies at KFC.
Oh, that is right. Oh, I'm not getting into that again.
City World.
Going and buying the crisps.
Pork scratchings.
Right. All right.
Did you see that? No. He knows pubs around where he goes drinking what they serve for snacks,
and he buys
them from the supermarket, and then
hides them,
and then
hides them from his friends, and pretends he's bought them from the bar.
Mick Ferry's thought he was buying porky scratching in the bar for 20 years.
I haven't done
and he'd be in the ensemble cast.
Yeah. Fucking hell, we can't go in there. I've not got the quavers with me.
They only did grab bags.
Yeah. No, I think Spoons is closed, guys.
Yeah.
Go on.
I mean, so we were having an argument because I was like, you don't value your time. It takes longer to go and save yourself 30p than it does me.
Well, all right. Well, then right.
That's what we're calling them Tories. Don't call them Tories. And then he got a cop on because one person went, I wouldn't share a bag of beef with him.
That really upset.
Yeah,
he was really disgusted by that.
Fucking share a bag of beef. Like, that's the kind of night out
Yeah.
Sharing a fucking Fiat Punto key with some fucking... Anyway. Fucking get on that start of the weekend.
I'll have me pork scratchings, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with my discos, thank you.
Brought me on flour.
Oh no, they're fucking... It says multi-pack on them. Oh, fuck. Not for resale. Oh, fuck.
Turn them round, the bartender's coming over to collect the empties.
Open them before Mick can see.
Yeah, open them fully. Put them in the middle of the table like a fucking Greek wedding.
Fucking hell, Mick, just share them off the table. It's the way that everyone's doing it in London.
We haven't even... he hasn't even gone for his pie. I'm quite pleased. Well done. Because one of the big things on podcasts are saying it is eating on the mic, isn't it? It's meant to be annoying for people to listen to. And he was saying he was going to go for the pie if it ran dry, and it hasn't really ran dry, has it? So there's no need to have got your pie.
What was you about to say about us? People
open the pie. I didn't realise I'd open it.
Oh.
All right. So over the week I was in Birmingham Glee.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm not drinking a great deal now, so I only need a few drinks, and then I'm all right with that, and I can go to bed.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's been all right, you know. So we do
wholesome
Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so I'm with some like Dana Alexander. It's great. So we had a couple of drinks the first night, but what we did was we're right next door to a Premier. What is it like a
Premier shop? Yeah,
Premier shop, right? So he said rather than going there and pay $5.50 a pint, and it's shit lager as well. So it's just like 2 taps in a hotel, and it's not. They didn't. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
We'll go and buy 4 cans. I'll buy 4 cans out the freezer when we go back, because they'll be cold. And I'll get 2 glasses. And then Dana was like, well, you need to think of an excuse to get the glasses. I went, I'll just ask for
buy
2
one
glasses.
pint.
Just ask the glasses to say,
or buy one pint.
Water
take the 1 pint hit.
So the first night, that's great. She has a little vodka thing. We're having this. So a couple of drinks. That was it. Go to bed. The next night, one of the other acts wants to have a drink as well. Great. They go, I'll buy a round. I was like, well, I might go. I know I've got 2 cans still.
Just getting into the rounds here. This what.
So I was like, I didn't need to do. I don't want to get in a round. So I was like,
at this point.
So I went, look. I've got a couple of cans upstairs. I might just sort myself out.
Couple of cans, couple of pies in the wings.
Got a couple of pies in the wings, couple of cans in
couple of cans in the air, couple of cans in the air,
couple of cans on the windowsill so they get cold.
I couldn't think of a fucking thing then. A couple of cans in there.
Say minibar.
Couple of cans on a wheelie bin.
I was trying to think bedside table. It's too long, too wordy. Couple of cans in the satchel.
This act is quite
on the
flush.
nightstand. Got a couple of cans on the nightstand.
Come on, stop it. Sorry, Phil. Come on.
The act's quite flush. They've done a bit of TV.
Oh.
They insisting on buying drinks for everyone.
From the bar.
So
£6
drinks in the bar, double. Like Dana's like, I'll just have a single vodka. Have a double. I'm like,
Oof,
let's go have a double. He has a double rum or something, Coke, and I'm like, I'll just have a bottle of Peroni. So mine's the cheapest for a start. It's like what, £4 maybe.
£4 for a bottle of Peroni.
£4.50. Even if it's a fiver, right? That's it. So then we go upstairs and we'll have these drinks, and they're going, the Peroni's done. I want another drink. Now I can't now just go and get my own drink because he's bought me a drink. I was like, he's fucking on rum. So I was like,
you give him one cup.
And it was going on for so long, and I was like, right, I don't know what to do. So I went, do you want a drink? Do you want drinks?
Carlsberg.
Right. So he's going to the toilet. So I said, I'm going to get a drink. I was like, are you having a drink? And he's like, yeah, that'd be great. I was like, okay. So I went, so Dana went, do you want me to get the round? Because she could see in my eyes I wasn't happy, right? So I went, no, it's fine. I'll do it. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about, I'd rather just buy the drinks and have a good time. And I know what you mean. You know what I mean? You've only had that bottle and you don't want. I went, it's fine. I said, I'll do it. Dana, thank you. What do you want? She went, I'll have a vodka. And I went, oh. I said, you have
single.
Still got... Yeah. But then I went,
half.
I went, you've still got your vodka though, haven't you, Dana? She went, yeah, I'll pour it out my bag. I'll use that stuff I had last night. I was great. So then Dana's taking care of herself. Great.
What a woman.
One down, one to go, right?
Oh
so then I went, the problem is I've still got to buy his and my drink. So I thought, well, what I can do is I can go. So you're on the first floor and you got to go back down. It's still at the bar, but we're on the first floor. The bar's on the ground floor. And our rooms are behind, like you've got to use your card to get in and go. So I have to go past them to go up and get the can out of the room. So that's embarrassing. So he's coming out the toilet. I went, okay, we've sorted out. Dana looks like perhaps I brought hers up first by now. She does it quickly before he comes back. As far as he knows, I bought Dana a double vodka and Coke, right? So I'm already looking good. So I went, I'm going to go get the other drinks. So I went down. I asked for a single. I thought, I'll just pass off a single. He won't know if it's a double or not. You can't really tell. So I asked for a single. Then I thought, no, do you know what, Phil? Be the bigger man. I went, make it a double.
Beans on toast. Someone, they go like,
$8.60. It was $8.60 for a double rum
drink,
and Coke, right?
That's high.
So then I cancelled my drink. And I went upstairs in the lift.
Was it offensive, was it?
Can't
post on Twitter anymore.
You never work in Liverpool again. Yeah. You and Prickly Michael, not welcome.
Go on.
So I got in the lift. I went, I can avoid him. If I get in the lift, I can avoid the first floor and just go straight up to my room. And then, so I went up to my room. I needed the toilet, so I went to the toilet as well. Checked my socials. Poured my thing in, but then of course when you pour a can in, there's too much head, so I had to scoop out the head, put it down, and I thought all the time, I was like, I don't know if it is actually worth this, and then I took it down, so it's and then he went, oh, that's a posh glass, and I was like, isn't it funny that he hasn't realised that the lager was off on tap downstairs? He's forgotten. Because he's had a drink, he's forgotten that actually I've got this from my room, so he just thinks I bought myself a lager, and that got me angry, because I went, if he's forgotten that, he wouldn't have realised he'd got a single. Should have given him a single. $8.60. So my point was this, Rob.
Did he not?
I paid $8.60 for a drink I didn't need. I would have been happy drinking 2 cans, and that was my lot. Instead, I had to pay $8.60. Do you see what I mean, though?
Yeah,
imagine how many pies that is.
Would you not arrive?
That is exactly.
So the whole round would have been £19.
5.7 pies.
That was like Beautiful Minds.
Say the whole round
numbers
would have been £19. I'd rather have paid the £19 and not have the fuss.
But it sounds more complicated than it was, really.
You've gone downstairs, upstairs. You've had to pour your own drink. And the whole time, by the way, this fella's waiting for his drink. That'd annoy me. If I was waiting for a drink for this long, I'd be like, why did it took so long for him to go to the bar?
Well, I was annoyed that they have one of the most expensive drinks in the building. And
yeah, but don't forget though, this all started because you're not fine with going, no, leave me out.
I said, don't get me involved in your rounds.
Yeah, it's almost like, right, so you did say.
I was like, I'm all right. And they're like, no, I'm doing well. So let him
buy the round.
Yeah, but then I've got to buy him one back.
You don't.
Because I was like, you just said how well you're doing.
You
I
don't,
can't
though.
then go, right, I'm getting another drink. I'm not buying you one because you're doing well.
I'm not going to get you one because I'm not doing well.
Yeah, so I end up just buying him a drink in the end.
just feel like you could have just, as soon as you got in the hotel, gone and got your cans, brought them down, and been like, yeah, I'm all right.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do.
And if he wants to buy you a drink, go, you can buy me a drink. I've got my cans now, so I'm sound.
That's what
while he's at the bar, go and get your cans, and then when he comes back, your cans are there, and you've clearly made.
I was embarrassed because he was like, "Don't bother with your cans. I'm doing really well." And he wasn't doing it in an arrogant way. He was doing it just, I'm doing well. Please have a drink. But then that puts you in the position that you're in a round.
Only if you force yourself into that round.
I was in a round. I should have said. We going out after this?
No, because I'll never get a drink off you.
I'll have a double rum.
Yeah.
And Coke.
3 double rum and Cokes.
You'll be there going.
And a packet of pork scratchings, please, my good man.
Yeah.
We'll
Which ones do you serve? Are they Q's or are they Black Country? Is it the left or the right I go for?
The left inner pocket. Delicious.
We'll walk into a pub and Phil will be going, 4 Heinekens, boys. 4 Heinekens, yeah? Go to the bar and come back.
Yeah.
4 glasses, please. 4 glasses and a bit of privacy. Thank you.
4 glasses and less of the attitude.
Meanwhile, Wazzy's just there going, you fat slack.
Why would they be saying that?
Because you've had some bad news on the way there, obviously.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, bad that your doctor texts you on a Friday night. Oh, sorry, mate. Here's your Tessies.
Here's your
Your Tessie
Here's your
resis.
test result. Your Tessie's a foot.
Your Tessie resis.
You got bowel kizzle.
Oh, don't.
Wow, Kizzle.
Bad news, bowel cancer. Good news, 2 for 1 at Yates's. See you there, pal.
Supposing that happens.
Good news, Friday's curry night.
Yeah, don't worry about spending too much, mate.
You know,
Dip into them savings.
Can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you.
have you ever been out when you're in a kitty?
Beg your pardon.
Do you know what that is?
It sounds like some sex thing.
You know what a kitty is?
Yeah, you've got everyone's gone out with a budget.
Yeah.
No.
Left over from
No, like say you've all been doing, so there's money there in the pot, basically. So you've all gone out. Say there's £500, so maybe you won't have to buy a drink for a few hours.
Right.
Have you ever gone out and done that? Are you also then anxious about who goes to the bar? I imagine you'd also get wound up by, well, actually, he's been twice. I've been once, even if you're not paying.
But you like to control a kitty, don't you?
Yeah, I'm in charge of a kitty, yeah, obviously. Yeah, but like, what I'll do is hand off the money so people go to the bar.
Right.
So everyone goes to the bar, sort of thing. Because
Right.
I reckon Phil would be the kind of person that goes, well, he's been once, I've been 3 times, so I'm not going again.
Right, so he thinks...
So even though I'm not paying, I'm not going again.
I'd want to see your receipts for a start, and I want to know why you're in charge. Yeah, I'd like to see the book. You must have a little book saying where that money's come from and why it's
Yeah,
there.
well, normally it's like, well, I'm in a couple of betting syndicates, so like we'll have a bit of money left over at the end of the year. We'll all go out for a few bevies with it.
So have you ever been out with a kitty?
No.
No.
Ever been out?
Yeah. You ever out in a social group setting?
I've got loads. I've got a very good social life, thank you.
I was going through your Instagram the other day. You went out with Michael Thornton recently.
Went out with Michael Thornton. We did rounds.
What do you drink?
He was on. He drank. We went to a posh place.
Do you ever change? Here's one. Do you ever change your drink to match their drink? So you're not getting shortchanged every round.
No, what I did was.
No.
You have, haven't you?
No. What we did was okay.
Oh, that is annoying.
We were going to a place, and he went, "Oh, it's a place. It's craft sales. I don't like craft sales." I said, "I can have probably one, right? But it's expensive." He went, "It's a bit more expensive than the next one." I said, "Oh, right, okay." I said, "Right, well, let's go for an extra drink before we go to the nice place. Let's go to this shit place on the way, so I could get my round out of the way." And then we went, and his round was in there. And then I went, "Well, I'm all right here now. Let's go on to."
Jeez.
We actually ended up, went to Weatherspoons in Piccadilly. Fucking rank.
You manipulated the rounds to make sure
it was so rank that a guy tried to start on me in the toilet really quickly. Go, look at fucking leather boy. And I went, oh no. And I just had a poo. And he went, have you had a shit, mate? Because I just come out the cubicle. I was like, well, yeah, I've come out the cubicle. I've got to have a shit. I went, yeah. He went, do you have a good shit? I went, not really, mate. I went, I've not had a good shit in about 8 years. And then he went,
I think I've got bowel cancer.
Yeah, and he went,
Phil walks out with the Tupperware.
Yeah.
You had a shit, mate? Yes.
do you not listen to another one podcast, mate? Because he's know all about me.
Do you want some quavers?
Watch the Patreon. It's quite funny. Only a fiver. And so he went, oh, I went, no, not. And he went, oh, you're fucking all right, you. He's all right, this one. I was like, oh, don't kill me. And then I went, nice one. Oh, God, we're all lads, aren't we? Anyway, so I went upstairs. I said to Michael, I went, oh, I just got away with not getting the shit kicked out of me in the toilets. Then he walked past, he went, there he is, shit boy. I went, yeah, that's me. I'm shit boy. Don't know if it's friends or not now. Anyway, so he walked off. And then some most depressed girls ever go around doing shots. Do you want a Jaeger bomb? I was like, fucking anything off you. Just pour I need something. That was horrible. And I went, hey, it's good. I said, I've not been here for a while. I went, it's rough as fuck, isn't it? And they went, oh yeah. They went, last Friday, someone had kicked the toilet door off. And I went, oh, right. In the men's, I went, oh, how do you know that? They went, because they brought it up and just put it between two tables and used it for a table for the entire night.
God.
No one told them not to. It's all there just the rest of the night. It was fucking grim.
They used it as a table.
It was so fucking grim. That was it. But
That Wetherspoons is a shithole.
Oh yeah,
It's awful.
So grim.
It just stinks of weed.
It's weird the way
outside
you've
it.
got like posh Wetherspoons and poor Wetherspoons, isn't it?
But I think if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's fucking rough.
Yeah, you walk. It's like.
Bet you love a Wetherspoons, don't you?
I reckon it's what a cough would look like if it was a building. Oh wait.
Just a
it's
sigh.
Sad.
Yeah, just like a last. It should be called the last breath.
Yeah, the death rattle.
Fancy a couple at the last breath.
Yeah.
Use the toilet door as a fucking table.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, going to the sweet release.
I think that's quite ingenious though myself. Like I like the way they've like gone right. There's not enough tables in here. Let's sort it out.
Make
They booted a toilet door off and used it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And then if someone else, if
where they did it, and I
if
went,
the
I
manager
can
come and
say
said
that.
something, they'd be like, "It's not enough fucking tables, is there? So it's your fault.
Yeah.
What did you expect us to do?
Yeah. You're lucky we're not using you.
I don't know what you wanted from us.
Hey mate, lie on this plinth. Want to balance me pints on your head?
Meanwhile, there's someone having a shit behind a table. Why have we done it this way around?
It's not enough toilets, Barry.
Yeah. It's just a little occasional table. Yeah, lads, that's like
Well, I think it seems a good one to round it off. That one a shit end.
I've
Simon
been
wants to
shit
go
theme.
home.
I've talked about
It's been a shit
for the
themed
majority.
pod, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been very poo themed, like
So that's always good, isn't
feces
it?
themed.
Yeah.
Feces themed pod.
Nice.
Before though, so the house you're living in now, do you live in it on your own?
Yeah.
And how big is it?
1 bedroom.
It's one bed in Liverpool.
Yeah. Upstairs, downstairs.
And what?
Thanks
why
for
is he not?
listening.
No, but I'm just trying to. Why is he not
Phil's thinking
finished?
now if I can get friendly.
Yeah.
with
I can get
Vinci,
Adam out.
If I can get
Yeah,
friendly with
yeah,
Vinci,
yeah.
I can get a cheap house.
I can get Adam on a list.
Can't get a gig, but he can get a house of him.
Right, nice one.
Right, ta-da.